All right, are you guys ready to get warmed up for today's workout? So we have Tabata style, which means we're gonna go hard for 20 seconds and then we earn a 10-second rest period. And this is gonna be for the entire warm-up and the entire workouts. So we're gonna get started with our warm-up. And like I said, don't forget you earn a break after every exercise. So go ahead and set up. You don't need any equipment today. It is completely body weight. I will have Gisela over here doing the modification. So if you need to modify any of the exercises, just look at her. Let's get started with our warm-up. Starting with good mornings. Interlock those fingers behind your back. Slightly bend at the hips. Knees lock down and up. So keep the spine in alignment. When you go down, look at the floor. Don't arch your neck. Try not to lock out the knees, so you want to keep a slight bend in the kneecaps. Pushing at the hips, go ahead and rest. Our next exercise is going to be squats. So we're going to open up the legs hip width apart, set up, turn those toes, and sit and stand. Pull those knees open when you sit, hold your breath, exhale as you come up. Remember, coordinate your breathing with your movement and pause. Going into our third exercise, yogi squat. So we're gonna drop down into that squat. We're gonna hold on to our toes and we're gonna lift at the hips, driving the head towards our legs, coming back into that squatted position. You should really feel a pull in the back of the legs, stretching out those hamstrings. Try and keep your feet completely planted on the ground. Go ahead and stop right here. We have a 10-second break. If you need to stand, that's fine. If not, we're gonna go from this position into our next exercise, which is walkout planks using our hands. So walk out into a plank, walk back into a standing position using just those hands. All the way up. Last one. Come back into that stand. Take your break. We're going into exercise number 5, which is jumping jacks. So make sure you touch those fingertips at the top. 3, 2, let's go. Ten seconds here. Almost there. Take a break. Next exercise. And last in the warm-up are seal jacks, also known as T-jacks. So hands go up, lining up with the shoulders. From here, open up and close. Five seconds. 3, 2, good job. All right, so I'm feeling warmed up, but if you are not, go ahead and repeat this warm up one more time before you get started. When you're ready to when you're all warmed up and ready to go, let's get into that workout. All right, are you guys ready to work out? We are. So today I have Maggie with me and I have Gisela, who is our modifier. So if you want a low intensity style of exercise, make sure you're following Gisela. Today we have a Tabata style workout. So we're going to go all out for 20 seconds and then rest for 10 seconds after each exercise. Our first set of exercise includes a jumping jack jump tuck, followed by a switchblade squat, followed by push-up climbers and in and out abs with a plank jack. So let me demonstrate the jumping jack jump tuck. So you're gonna start with your hands at your hips. You're gonna do a regular jumping jack all the way up and then both feet jump into the chest. So in a consecutive motion, down and up. Exercise 2 are switchblades. You're gonna start center. You're gonna drop into a squat. When you come up, you're gonna hop facing the opposite direction, come back, squat center, hop to the other side, hop and drop into that squat when you're facing forward. All right, our third exercise, we're gonna hit the floor And we're gonna drop all the way down to our stomachs. You're gonna come up, one knee into the chest, lay flat, the other leg, lay flat. So one leg comes up at a time. Our last exercise, in a plank position, jump in, jump out, jack, in, out, jack. All right, so those are our 4 exercises that we were repeating back to back. Are you ready? Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jack, jump, tuck. Land soft on those toes. Control the movement. 4, 3, take your break. All right, going to switchblade squats. So we're all gonna start facing forward. We're gonna drop center into a squat. When we come up, one side, center drop, other side stand, center drop. Keep going as fast or as slow as you need to, but really challenge yourself to move. All right, dropping down to the ground. We're gonna do our push-up climbers. So lay flat, come up, one knee, and let's go. Almost there. Make sure your hands are under the armpits when you're laying flat. That way, they stay level. Take your break. We're gonna go into in and out abs with a plank jack. So, in that plank position, both feet jump underneath the stomach, back out to plank, jack, out and in, and go as fast as you can. Pop up, take your break, going back into those jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push yourself. Kind of do a crunch in the air. So when your knees come up, your chest comes forward. Take your break. All right, switch blades. Remember, squat center, jump, and stand facing the opposite direction. So squat, jump, face right, squat, face left, and go as fast as you can. All right, we're gonna drop down to the ground for those push-up climbers. Lay flat, arms underneath your armpits. Let's go. As soon as the body touches the floor, pop right back up. Take your break, going into those in and out plank jacks. Let's go. In, out, jack. Keep the hips tucked under when you jump in. All right? So you want to make sure you're on your toes, your hands are still lined up, and your body weight's pushing forward as you jack and jump. Woo. Pop up. Going back into that jumping jack. You ready? Let's go. Jack and jump. Remember, you can always take the jump out, but don't stop Take your break. Going into those switch blades. Squat center, jump, squat center. Squat right, squat left. And you're gonna pop as fast as you can go. Drop it low. Plant those feet on the floor in that squat. Pull those knees open. Take your break. We're gonna drop down to the ground. Let's go. Right knee in, drop down, left knee in. You should be warmed up by now. Giving it all you got. Almost there. Last one. All the way to the end. Don't stop until that break comes up. In plank. In. I'll come over here so you guys can see. In, out, jack. You want to keep the body as low as possible. Tighten the core and go as fast as you can. Woo! All right, this is our last set. And then we're gonna move on to our next round. So let's make it count. Jack and jump. Take your break. Going into the switchblade squats. Here we go. Set up. Drop and jump. Stay light on those toes so that you can come right back into that front squat. Pull those knees open as you squat so that you can sit lower. All right? The lower you drop, the more you sit into your heels. Take your break. That's where the quads come in. We're gonna go into those push-up climbers. Hit the floor. Almost there. Push through. Come on. Last one. Woo. Take your break. So our last exercise in the set. Hands down. Jump in, out, jack, in, out, and jack. All right. That finishes up our set. We're gonna move into our next set of exercises and we're gonna go into abs. So we're gonna take a seat on the floor. We're gonna start with scissors. So you're gonna slightly lean back, okay? You want the lower back on the floor and you're gonna drop and split the legs. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, 90-degree crunches. We're gonna lay completely flat. We're gonna bring that chin into the chest, and we're gonna crunch. Okay, eyes looking to the sky, 90-degree legs. Exercise 3, we're gonna go into seated toe taps. So you're gonna slightly lean back, legs up, hands up. One heel at a time, taps the floor. Our last exercise, reverse crunches. So we want those hips to go straight up in the air. You ready? 4, 3, 2, let's do those scissors. So just the lower back, point those toes as the legs go up and down. I'm sorry, these are called flutter kicks. I'm calling them scissors. They're gonna do the same thing, tighten the core and make it strong. All right, take your break, lay back on that back. Get that lower back completely planted on the floor. 90 degrees, make sure those knees and hips are lined up and pull into that crunch. Point those toes to the sky. All right, roll into that seated position. We're gonna go into seated heel taps. All right, so we're gonna roll back kind of on our glutes, just the heels, lift them up, put your hands up, one heel at a time. Nice, slow, controlled motion. Keep the chest upright. Don't allow those shoulders to round. Almost there. All right, lay on your back, legs up, take your break, set up for reverse crunches. Remember, straight up. Don't allow the feet to come over the head. So lift the hips up and down. Make sure just the fists are on the floor or your hands are facing upright so that you're using the core and not the hands to lift your body. All right, going into our flutter kicks. All right, so let's go ahead and lay back. Get that lower back on the ground with the shoulders up, point the toes, and flutter. So you want those upper shoulders off the ground, but you want that lower part touching the floor. Almost there. 3, 2, woo. Sit up. We're gonna go into those 90-degree crunches. So lay back down, level out the feet, level out the legs, and we're gonna crunch. Almost there. Breathe through. Pull. Eyes looking at the ceiling. Roll into that seated position. All right, we're going into those seated heel taps. So, put those heels on the ground, roll back. When your arms are fully extended, then lift, and then slow, control, motion. Breathe through it. I know it burns. It's supposed to. That means it's working. So fight back, stay in it. Good job. All right, lay flat. We're gonna turn around and go into our reverse crunches. So find those fists or palms up, heels to the sky. You wanna go straight up, make a complete line with those hips, nice and controlled. Straighten out the legs as best as possible, pushing those heels to the sky. One more. Woo. All right, going back into those flutter kicks. 5, 4, lay back so the lower back is on the ground. Lift the legs, one at a time, up and down. Remember, don't stop, just go into that modification if you need to, but keep those shoulders up off the ground even when you're modifying. All right, 90-degree crunches is next. Sit up, stretch out those abs. 3, 2, lay flat, level out the hips and knees, and crunch. A strong core is base for a strong foundation. Let's go. All right, so we're going into those seated. Put those heels on the ground, lengthen the arms so they're fully extended. When they are, you're gonna let go, lift the heels, and one at a time. Chest up, shoulders pulled back, nice and tall. Breathe through the pain. Go into the modification, but don't stop if you have to. 4, you're almost there, come on. Woo. All right, lay completely flat on your back. Take your break, reverse crunches. Put those toes up. Level out those feet and push the heels to the ground. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. You're almost there. All right, we're gonna do flutters again. Here we go. Lay back just until the lower back is on the floor. Point those toes away from you. So you want those toes pointed, aligned with your body that way. Breathe. It's supposed to burn. That means it's working. Woo. All right, 9 degrees. Take your break for a second, or 10. And lift those legs up. Crunch. Pull those shoulders into the legs. Keep your eyes up to the ceiling and your chin off of your chest as you crunch. All right, going into that seated position. Take those heels onto the ground. Lean back until the arms are fully extended. Chest up, lift, let go, and start your movement. Breathe through it. I know it burns. Do not give up. Come on. We're not here to go back. We're not here to give up. We're here to push forward. And that includes going after this challenge. All right, lay it down. Going into our last exercise, reverse crunches. Okay, just the hips. Come on, this is it right here. Pull with the abs. 5 seconds. You got this. Finish stronger than you started. And that completes our workout. Good job. Way to finish. I know those abs are burning. They're supposed to, but you should be so proud of yourself for making it all the way through. This is just one more day that you're closer to your goals. So as always, remember, take it one day, one meal, and one workout at a time. And I'll see you in the next workout.